Hello, everyone. I just got off the phone. This is Daryl Guberman. I'm the CEO of Guberman PMC LLC, a quality consulting firm here in Connecticut. This is a follow-up. This is a part 2 to the video that we put out today concerning the nuclear-powered spy balloons, terrifies the Pentagon over nuclear missile facilities in the United States. Yes, and my feeling is that balloon possibly is nuclear powered some way, somehow, some sort of propulsion system. It's just not floating in the air up there. Okay. And that's my feeling. I don't think it's solar driven. I think many balloons, weather balloons or whatever they are, they have solar panels, and that's what moves their motors and actuators and all the rest of that stuff. My feeling is the reason we're not going to take it down is because it might have some nuclear material as its propulsion system. I leave that for you to think about, business owners, because look, we've been conned to, we've been lied to. During COVID, our country was very much involved with the development of that in the laboratory, and I will show you why real quick. This came out of a Chinese technical document that was converted to English, of course. You'll have Anthony Fauci of the NIH, who said under deposition from Senator Rand Paul when he was asked about gain of function, I did not supply money to the Wuhan lab about gain of function. Well, let me just tell you something. Read this. It says upcoming events, second China-U.S. workshops on the challenges of emerging infections, laboratory safety, and global health security. And the first item of business is the workshop will focus on 5 sessions: gain-of-function research, gene editing, targeting and delivery, and other novel biotechnology. Another one, emerging infectious diseases and global health security. They were talking about this. Now, this is a United States and China collaboration in Wuhan, China. And this was in 2017, between May 17th and 19th. The next one is public health response to outbreaks and issues. They're already contemplating the outbreak of COVID. Do you hear that? In 2017. High-level biosafety, laboratory construction, commissioning and sustainment, and biosafety, biosecurity, and bioethics. So we were lied to. We were conned to. And by the way, if you want this document, do you want the whole document? I will show you. ANSI and ANAB are very much involved with this because you have a gentleman, and I have to go a little bit off track so you understand this balloon over us. That has never happened in the past. I have never heard of it. I've heard that Russians come by Alaska and see how nice Alaska is, maybe because they want to emigrate there. And then I've never heard of a foreign balloon, such as China, who wants to see the destruction of the United States. They want to see us communists. See the red stripes in the United States flag? Right now, I bet you if you went to Joe Biden's house and sprayed a hose on it, it'd turn all red for the giant Chinese flag. I know it will do for Rosa DeLauro here in Connecticut, for Jim Himes, for Christopher Murphy and Richard Blumenthal. I know for a fact that they probably have a little underneath that American flag lapel pin. It says made in China. But anyway, we have this. You have here Zhao Jinwu. Zhao Jinwu was involved with our quality and has been involved with our quality since 1994, Communist Chinese national, okay? He was promoted to chairman of the International Accreditation Forum in Delaware, an American company. Who sat on the IAF at the time when he was there? Of course, it was Lockheed Martin. It was also Iran and Pakistan who admitted to harboring some of the terrorists of 9/11. Also sitting there is ANSI and ANAB, and they are underwriters for the IAF. So when he was giving out the certificate for laboratory accreditation, ISO 17025, he was the chairman of the IAF. Remember, ANSI and ANAB are underwriters for that, and he was also the chief executive of the China National Accreditation Services. And that's a problem, yes. So we look at this, and we have a Chinese foreign balloon, flying over us, probably taking pictures and data and all the rest of that. Let me just say this, our government knows exactly what that balloon is doing. They will never release it to the people, just like they never release the fact that it's coming out bits and pieces, that the vaccine did not work, did not facilitate the outcome. Our president said, after all, Joe Biden said this. He said if you take the vaccine, You don't have to worry you won't get sick. And I will show it to you. I'll let you listen to it.
You're okay. You're not gonna get COVID if you have these vaccinations. So you're okay. You're not gonna get COVID if you have these vaccinations. So
this is going to be part 2 of the nuclear-powered, my feeling, it's a nuclear-powered balloon, spy balloon. It terrifies the Pentagon over nuclear missile sites and facilities in the United States. And the simple fact is, business owners, I'm going to show you. Let's see if we have it here. I'm almost positive we have it. Yes, we do. The Pentagon sits on ANSI's board. They sat on there between 2015 and 2021. The Chinese are mandated. Zhao Jinwu, as I showed you, is mandated by his country of origin, Communist China, to take their data, any data. Okay, and when ANSI and ANAB were sitting on the IAF, they are conduits for Communist China. Who else sits on ANSI's board but Huawei, a known cybersecurity risk? And you know who was dealing with Huawei? Everybody was dealing with Huawei. Unbelievable. I'm going to stop here. Again, this is part 2 of the nuclear-powered spy balloon terrifies Pentagon over nuclear missile facilities and in the United States. And I just wanted to let you know that we will be on top of this, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. My telephone number is 203-556-1493 or Daryl, TQRS @yahoo.com. And my gut feeling, my dear departed mom said, if it's in your gut and you feel it, anything is possible. My feeling is that balloon is powered by some nuclear material, because back 20 years ago, that balloon would have been taken down. That's that's what I would truly believe. And it would have been taken down before it got into airspace, which means this, business owners, if they fly a high-flying jet, okay, into our airspace, what are we going to do about it? This just goes to prove to you that our security is insecure. Yes, insecure and then some. It's not secure. That's exactly what it is. It's not secure. So I think, to tell you the truth too, I think the Chinese are testing the waters. Hey, if that balloon flies over, why don't we take a couple jets and go? Because if we are that lackadaisical, then what are they doing with us? Our government does not care about us, as we see on a daily basis. You have Lockheed Martin paying every politician in the United States, all 50 states, Democrats and Republicans, doing disbursements to lubricate their hands upon appropriation. And I say this, and I'm going off track in many tangents, because we have a lot of data. We have the facts. What do we contend with on a daily basis with CNN, Fox News, MSNBC? I think they all belong to the Actors Union. Nobody knows a flying F about conspiracy theory either. I'm sorry for going off track. I'm sorry for going off on many tangents. But when you have 45 plus years, okay, in quality and manufacturing, aerospace, medical implants, medical materials, printing and plastic distribution, where I dealt with all the industries. When you have a guy, a chairman at ANSI, call you up and say, half a nut, fuck you, and his management, Joe Battia, he makes a lot of money, and he's incompetent, and I could prove it. Get me in the room with him, as long as it's not in the courtroom, because the courtroom is tainted. I leave it here. Telephone number, again, 203-556-1493 or Daryl, TQRS @yahoo.com. I thank you, and this is only part 2. We will get into part 3 and 4, possibly. Talk to you soon.